I'm going home. I worked really hard today.
Good work. I'm still working, so you can go ahead and go to bed. I can't make dinner. I'm sure there was some leftovers from last night in the fridge.
Huh? Are you serious? You're making your husband eat leftovers, who's tired from work? I can't believe it. I'm going out to eat.
Oh, okay. Help yourself. I'm still working, so there's no choice. I mean, you can cook dinner.
Okay, my bad. Why don't you eat out too? You have money.
I am 38 years old, married for 8 years. Because of my husband Tim, who is 4 years younger than me, we haven't had any children, so it's just the two of us. Since we don't have children, he is working hard, but I am also a full-time employee and working hard. We manage money by ourselves, so we both live freely. His salary is much less than mine, and he is unable to do any household chores such as cooking or laundry. When we got married, I guess I spoiled him too much because he was younger than me and I thought it was cute. But now I'm like a housekeeper and our relationship has cooled off. Still, I married him because I love him, and of course I still do.
Annie. I drank too much. I can't drink anymore. I got caught by my business partner. I just ran into the bathroom. I miss you.
You've drunk a lot.
I'm sorry. Even though we were supposed to go on a date today, I had to go for a drink with my client.
Huh?
I'm sorry. Don't be mad. I'll make it up to you, I promise. I only have you, Annie.
You're going to make it up? What are you going to do?
I'll buy anything for you, Annie. I'll do my best for you.
Even if it's something expensive?
I can buy something cheaper than the wallet I bought you the other day. I'll only buy you expensive things for your birthday and Christmas.
Okay.
Or maybe we could go on a trip.
That's a good idea.
Just the two of us. I like to go out and have fun.
Where shall we go?
Let's go to LA and go sightseeing and have fun at a VIP room. I can't wait.
What are we going to do at night?
Well, of course we'll do something naughty. I'm getting excited only by thinking about it. I'm starting to miss you when I think about you. Can I go over to your place now?
Your wife will get mad at you.
Don't worry. You don't have to worry about her. She hasn't noticed at all and she's not interested in me. Well, it doesn't matter if she notices. Well, I'm not interested in her either.
Really?
Because she's almost 40. She's not even cute. Her face is terrible when she wakes up.
She's not cute? Why are you guys married?
Because she makes a lot of money. She takes her job so seriously even though she's a woman. She earns a lot, so it's like she's my wallet. That's about it.
Nice. She works. She does the housework.
It's not nice. She's not cute at all. She won't make me feel good. There's nothing sexy about her.
Oh, there's nothing nice about her.
Nothing. Not at all. I need you, Annie. So can I see you tonight? Let's have a hot night. The closer we are physically, the closer we are mentally. I want to see you every day. Why not we live together? Make me feel good. Hold me tight.
But you're married. You should go home.
I don't want to go home. It's like hell that home feels like I'm in some kind of training.
You're cheating on her.
It's not cheating. Because I'm serious. Trust me. Please, can I go now? I love you.
You can come if you will divorce your wife.
That's totally fine. I don't want to be with that woman. I'm getting divorced.
You're really getting divorced?
Yes, I promise. I'll prove that we love each other.
Okay. If you're getting divorced, then it's fine.
Yes, I'll be right there. Annie, take a shower and wait for me. Oh, or with me.
As I expected, Tim did not come home that day. As we talked, he must have gone to his girlfriend's house. It is a common story that he got drunk and texted his wife accidentally instead of his girlfriend, but it's unbelievable for not noticing for a while. It seems like he still didn't notice the next day and I haven't heard from him. I didn't text him either. I was not able to get any work done after seeing that conversation. I went home early today because I couldn't concentrate, but after I got home, I saw him sleeping on the living room sofa. Moreover, he had left his chat screen with his girlfriend opened, and the messages were full of hearts, along with a selfie of the two of them getting along. It was the moment when I lost my feelings towards him.
There's a problem at work, so I'm going on an urgent business trip from tomorrow.
Oh my, is everything okay? Are you going to LA?
How do you know?
A woman's intuition, bingo?
It was just a joke. Yep, you're right. I'm going to LA. I don't want to go there. I'll probably be gone for 3 days.
It's unusual for you to go on a business trip. Is this your first time? I mean, you guys have business trips?
What, you think I'm lying? It is sudden, but it's work, so it's fine, right? Don't blame me. You work too, so you know it happens.
I don't doubt it. Did you get a place to stay? If it's a sudden business trip, I bet you have a lot of things to do.
I'll just find a hotel there.
What about your clothes? Do you need help?
No, I'm fine. Wow, you became thoughtful, but I'll do it on my own.
If it's work, it can't be helped. If it's work.
I know, right? They told me all of a sudden. I'll probably be exhausted when I get home. Well, I'm a little busy, so I won't be able to talk to you much.
I have things to do for the next 3 days, so it's perfect.
Hey, I can't open the door. Do you know what's going on? Don't tell me you're asleep. Come on, get up. Hey.
I'm here. You're so noisy from the morning.
Oh, you're awake? Hurry up and open the door.
Open the door? Which house?
What do you mean, which house? Our house.
I'm saying, which house?
Are you out of your mind? I told you it's my house. Hurry up and open the door. I'm exhausted.
Your house? Boo, wrong. I bought that house myself.
Huh? We're married, so it could be my house. Just open the door.
Don't you know? Things purchased before marriage are not included in the property division when you get divorced. So no matter what you say, it's my house. My house, it's not yours.
Okay, whatever. Yes, it's your house. Just hurry up and open the door. Hey, please.
I mean, you were supposed to come back in the morning.
I had to work late. What can I do? That doesn't matter. Just open the door. I'm busy. I'm going to be late for work.
How was your trip to LA?
It wasn't a trip. It wasn't for fun. I was busy because it was a business trip.
If you went to LA, you should have gone for sightseeing.
I can't because it's work. I didn't have any time for fun since I had to work late, so open the door.
Oh, that's too bad. I need to tell you something. I feel sorry for you, but I can't open the door.
Huh? What do you mean? I don't get it.
I sold it. So the key has probably been changed by now. It's not mine. It's now under the control of the real estate.
Huh? What are you talking about? Why?
I sold the house while you were in LA. If I sell it, I'll get extra income. I will be enriched. Because you know, I thought that house was too big for one person. I wanted to change where I live for a change.
What kind of joke is this? For one person? For a change? Huh?
I'm not joking. How many times do I have to tell you? I can't open the door anymore.
What have you done? I'm going to be late for work.
Do something about it yourself. You were on a business trip. You have a suit, don't you? You should just go.
No. I want to change my clothes.
Of course, you don't have a suit right now. Having such a big suitcase and wearing red sneakers, jeans, and a brand new t-shirt.
How do you know what I'm wearing now? Don't tell me you're looking at me from somewhere. Come on out.
Of course I'm not. You think I'm stupid? You don't understand. I've been doing all the housework for years. I can easily figure out what's gone.
I'll tell to you later. Just unlock the door.
Are you listening to me? How many times do I have to tell you? It's sold. There's nothing in the yard too. I've already moved into the company's woman dorm. It's very comfortable. Oh, and I sold all your stuff on eBay.
Huh? Seriously? What the hell are you doing? Wait, my suits too? Then I can't get one soon. If I'm late, it's your fault.
You better go to work. If you don't, you won't be able to pick up the important paper. You said you couldn't be reached for 3 days, so I've told the court to send the response for the divorce to your company.
What? What do you mean, divorce? Why? I didn't do anything.
You said you were getting divorced. I'm following what you said and getting divorced, so be thankful. I've already turned in my papers.
Seriously? I mean, why'd you send it to my office?
You said yourself that I can't reach you, and now you have no home.
You've got to be kidding me. My coworkers will know. I don't even have my belongings. What am I supposed to do? What are you harassing me for?
Why don't you ask Annie to help you? She's more important than me, right?
How do you know? You've been stalking me?
Why would a wife stalk her husband? You're not even worth it. You told me yourself. You mistook me for someone you were cheating with and sent me crazy messages. You haven't noticed yet? I think you were drunk. You said a lot of things to me. Thank you for proving the affair to me.
Jeez, seriously?
It's true. Why would I lie? Look back at your messages. It's quite a masterpiece. You'll see pathetic texts that continue to expose yourself by not knowing who you are actually sending it to. No answer? I wonder if you're thinking of an excuse. I've seen your entire chat history with Annie. It was disgusting. There were some naked pictures too. You guys should have kept them to yourselves.
What? Did you look at my phone?
Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry, even though we are husband and wife. But don't get mad. You were the one who made it visible. You were the first to betray me. I'm hurt too. Let me tell you, I have your chat history and the pictures. There's no point in deleting them now. I'm thankful for those messages. They gave me the strength to get over the divorce. I have zero regrets. I feel so much better now.
You're so selfish.
No, I'm not. You said you were divorcing me, so I did as you said, see? I'm an obedient wife.
I was a little drunk at the time. I didn't really mean it.
But you promised, didn't you? You're divorcing me. Your promise was Annie.
Well, I'm sorry.
And you know what's funny? I called the company and it was not a business trip. You just took days off. How easy. I knew you and Annie were sightseeing in LA. Did you have fun?
No. It was really a business trip.
A business trip? Give me a break. You said you wouldn't go sightseeing since there was no time.
No, that wasn't my decision.
Well, right. I saw the message that Annie was the one who suggested it. I don't care which one of you decided. I have proper proof, you know. You know I'm the editor of a tourist magazine? I was just about to go there next week to see the place you went to. Don't be surprised, okay? I changed my schedule and went there at the same time as you.
Fuck.
And I hired a detective. I'm very thorough in that area. I had him do the investigation, and you know what? The embarrassing facts kept coming out. He also showed me a survey of the guests from a hotel. The relationship was with fiancé, and the purpose was to get a VIP room with an open-air bath. You even added an option for a cake as a surprise. You've been together for a year, huh? That's amazing.
Okay, I got it, so just stop. I'm sorry. Forgive me.
Oh, yes, I've called your company to talk to Annie too. She's your coworker, huh? I told her that I know everything and asked her what she's going to do.
Hey, wait. What if everyone finds out?
Isn't it too late? So why don't you hurry up and go to work? I've sent a response to your boss.
Why him? That's crazy. That's not right.
When I called the company to ask if you were on a business trip, he answered. I told him the details and he was very accommodating. That's why I sent it to him.
I'm really sorry. Annie and I weren't serious, and I didn't mean it when I said I was divorcing you.
Whatever, I'm serious. You don't have to apologize. Just do what you have to do and divorce me. That's all I want.
Don't say like that.
I've got a lot to say. My marriage was like a training too. I mean, you moved into the house I bought and you didn't even do the housework. You make less money than I do. I'm not a housekeeper. Living with you is not good for me. If I stay with you, I'll get old and old.
You don't have to talk like that.
I'm sorry. Maybe it's my fault for choosing the wrong husband. I should just get rid of you. Well, that's not important. Just send back the response. So I don't have time for this.
I'm so sorry. My boss is pissed that if I don't show up soon, I'll be fired. Annie has also asked me to break up with her. Please explain to the company that it was a misunderstanding. I only have you. Don't abandon me.
There's no way I'm going to explain it. It's the truth. You deserve it. You're an adult. You can take care of yourself.
What am I going to do about my food from now on? I don't have a suit. I don't have a house.
I don't care.
How am I supposed to live?
Well, figure it out yourself. I'm not your mother or your housekeeper. Goodbye. Tim went to the office with his suitcase and his casual clothes. Actually, there was another big problem during his vacation. He must have been too excited that day before he went on his trip, he leaked company secrets to another company by email. He went on his trip and was so obsessed with his girlfriend that he was unaware of the phone calls from his boss and coworkers. The company was in turmoil and he was fired to take the responsibility. Annie didn't know that he had a wife and was shocked and furious when she found out. She dumped him immediately. Since then, he has been working 3 part-time jobs and living in a shabby apartment without a bathroom.
Hey, Jacob, have you got a second?
Sure, what's up?
I've just been looking over our bank statements and couldn't help but notice that you've been spending quite a bit recently. I mean, you spent over $300 on some trainers.
They weren't just trainers, they were brand new. Limited edition ones. Trust me, they'll be worth like double in a couple of months.
Yes, but trainers aren't going to help pay the bills, are they?
Maybe not, but I like them and they make me feel good about myself.
But baby, we kind of need that money. We could put it away for a rainy day, or start saving it up for a baby or something. I just know it could be put to better use than on some trainers that you could get for much cheaper.
Look, it's my money, so I'll spend it on what I want. I don't nag at you when you buy yourself clothes, do I?
No, I guess not.
Okay then.
Just promise that you'll tell me if I need to start worrying. We don't want to end up in a load of debt that we can't pay off.
There's nothing to worry about. I've got it all under control.
Okay then. I'm trusting that you know what you're doing then. Jacob, what on earth have you done?
Wow, calm down. What do you mean?
I mean that I've checked the monthly statements again and you spent even more than last month. Not to mention the warning letter from the bank reminding you that you owe them over $40,000 from your credit cards. You told me that you were handling it and that there was nothing to worry about. What happened?
I didn't think that you'd find out.
How can you say that? Of course I'd find out. I'm your wife. What could you possibly have been spending the money on anyway?
It's just normal stuff, you know, like food and essentials.
How can you possibly spend $5,000 on food?
It was a posh shop?
Jacob, please tell me the truth. Otherwise I won't let this drop.
Fine. I spent quite a lot on gambling. When I first got into debt, I thought that I could win some money at the casino and pay it off. It sort of worked, but then I bet all of that money and ended up losing it all. I kept trying, but I kept losing. What are we gonna do now?
Well, it's going to take a lot of hard work and effort, but we should be able to make enough to pay it all off before the interest on it grows too big to handle.
You're really gonna help me pay it off?
Of course. You're my husband and I love you. Even if I am incredibly mad at you right now. But as a couple, we help each other out. At least now you know not to make the same mistakes again.
Jeez, who knew that having an older wife would be so great? You're so dependable and responsible. I know I can pay the debt back in no time as long as you're here to help.
Well, it's not going to be easy. We're going to have to make quite a few sacrifices and pick up a few new jobs as well. Sadly, I don't think we're going to be having much free time.
You mean we've got to work on our days off?
And at any point we can find to. 40 grand is a lot of money. It's going to take us a few years, but we can do it.
Years? That's a very long time.
Well, at least we'll have each other.
Yeah, sure.
The most important thing to remember now, though, is that we can't afford to splurge on anything luxurious. We can only afford the essentials. Which means no going off to the bar every weekend with your friends. We just can't afford it now.
Seriously?
Yeah, it's the price you've got to pay.
Okay, I'll do my best.
And I'll be right beside you the whole way. Jacob, where are you? It's 1 a.m.
Oh, Max, I'm just out with some friends. We're having a great time. I forgot how fun it is to spend some quality time with people you love.
But we can't afford to be spending money like this. We still have so much money to pay back to the bank.
Relax, will you? It's only one night. It's not gonna kill us if I have one night of fun with my friends.
You said that last month when you went to that expensive restaurant with your friend Laura. Not to mention the month before, when you spent over $200 on a pair of new trainers. If you're not going to take your debt seriously, then I'm not going to help you pay it off. Why should I be working myself to the bone and missing out on fun things when you aren't doing your part to make our financial situation any better?
Okay. I'm sorry. I promise I'll come home and I won't spend any more money needlessly until we've paid off what we owe.
I'm only doing this for our sake. If we ever want to move or maybe start a family, then we don't want to be up to our eyeballs in debt.
I know, and I appreciate you thinking ahead like that. I'll be home soon.
Okay, love you. Hey, sweetie, guess what?
What?
We finally paid off all of our debt.
What? We did? That's amazing. So we can finally spend our money on fun things again?
Well, I wouldn't go too crazy, otherwise we'll just end up in the same situation again. But we can have a bit of fun with it, yeah.
That's awesome. Well, now that we've finally worked all that debt off, there's something I've been meaning to say to you for a while now.
What is it?
I want a divorce.
What? I don't quite understand. Is this a joke?
Nope, no joke. I've got the papers all ready here for you to sign.
But why? I thought you loved me.
Are you really that daft? I only needed you around to help me pay off my debts. Why else would I want some old biddy over a hot younger girl? LOL.
Old biddy? I'm only 36. That's hardly old.
Old enough. There's no way I'd want to start a family with an old crone like you. That's why I've been seeing someone else. Laura. She's cute, funny, has great taste, and is so hot. Everything you're not. LOL.
God, how could I be so blind as to not see what a horrible person you are? I'll gladly sign those divorce papers. Just send them over.
Happy to. Oh, and I want the apartment. Yup, it's my place now. So get your things and move out before I chuck all your stuff in the bin.
Fine, whatever. I don't want to stay in a place tainted by you anyway.
Great. Get the papers back to me ASAP. I don't want to stay married to you any longer than I have to.
Same.
Finally free from your old, wrinkly face. LOL.
Funny, I was just about to say the same thing about you.
Whatever. You just can't handle the fact that I was smart enough to use you whilst being with someone so much younger and better than you. LOL.
Actually, I'm grateful that you asked for a divorce when you did.
Huh? Why would you be grateful? I'm the best thing that's ever happened to you.
You see, I've never got the chance to tell you, but I've recently been hired for a new job.
And?
Well, this new job of mine is paying me $6,000 a month. Do you know how much spare money I'm going to have?
What? $6,000 a month? There's no way that some old crone like you would get a job that great.
Not to mention that this job pays me to travel the world. You've always wanted to travel, haven't you? Oh well, guess it's too bad for you. I'll just have to find someone else to go with me. LOL.
Hang on. What are you on about?
Whilst I was helping you pay off your debt, I was looking for new jobs that would pay a higher salary instead of the meager part-time wages we were getting. Well, I found one where I'll go around the world and document all of the best places for tourists. Obviously, there's a bit more to it than that, but I wouldn't want to bore you with the details. Nor would you even understand what I'm on about.
Wait a minute. Look, maybe we acted too hastily in getting divorced. It was just a very stressful time with all the work and the debt, and maybe we just needed a little space from one another. We should try giving ourselves another shot.
Never in a million years. Besides, you've got Laura now. I'm sure she's just what you deserve. Goodbye, Jacob. I left Jacob and the town that we had lived in and set off on my new life. My new job was difficult but exhilarating. I was finally able to travel the world like I had always dreamed of doing, and I finally felt as if I was being challenged in my daily life. I ended up meeting and falling in love with an incredibly handsome man from one of the countries I visited. It was love at first sight, and we have been together ever since, through thick and thin, and he thinks that I am the most beautiful woman in the world. As for Jacob, he and Laura ended up breaking up as they both fell into huge amounts of debt. It turned out that they both were terrible gamblers who didn't know when to call it quits. Jacob tried to get in contact with me to help him pay off his debts again, but I ignored him. It's time he learned what being responsible for himself looked like.